I love chocolate. Hello. Right. Final frontier.
What's up, Lucas?
These are the boys. The Starship Enterprise. We are Enterprise. I am Locutus of Bold. It is irrelevant.
Interesting.
It is continuing mission. Take out blue line. Each civilization. Oh, you can't hear me? Cutting out. Base. The final frontier. These are the voyages. Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are joined today by fellow Calamity Ganon, and Locutus himself has decided to join us in the voice chat. So say hi, everyone.
Yo, what
You
up?
will be assimilated.
They will not be assimilated. Resistance is not irrelevant.
Resistance
Alright.
is futile.
Say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Deborah. How's it going? And to the other 3-4 people watching, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, Mama Bear. So, today's mission is to do the new event that is upon us called Only Qo'nos Endures. And this is a multitude of different missions, meaning like within this event, to qualify for the progress, you can play any of these missions. And some of them are brand new that they just added. So we're gonna play the brand new TFO called Remain Klingon. And it's a fun TFO, meaning it's a game mode where we'd have 5 people team up, me, Calamity included, with 3 other randoms, and we're gonna go to one carrier ship and basically like capture the flag almost, but not really. You would go to one ship, get a green circle, go to the other ship, deliver that green circle, and then you do the same on repeat. You'll see as we play, but it's a fun TFO once the teams actually know what they're doing. Luckily, they have me and Calamity. Alright, so let's do this.
Before we do that, we better team up.
Oh, shit. Good idea. Okay. I think we're good. Hello, Qo'nos. Not tired, but I can only say go instead of good. No worries. Typos are like that. Oh, I just realized my header isn't up. Oh, pop. Header?
Indeed.
Forge. Endgame.
There we go. And subscriber goal. Does that want to show? No? There we go. Nice. I don't know why I forgot to show that. Everybody watching, please give a like if you love Star Trek, and if you love Star Trek Online, and if you want more, please deliver a like. We will be happy to make more videos and chat with you guys about theories and whatever else you may have about this amazing universe. Oh, and I got up.
And away we go.
They have to fix that, like where I can just sit down and tap my comm badge.
Report to enter
While
the
our ground
Free to
forces
beam up.
engage Jumbok and his troops, we must secure the space over Qo'nos. Our
I have to do my
biggest concern
signature
lies in
TFO
the
abilities.
Stuck and the Torque. Each ship has modifications that could turn the tide of the battle against us. Do you have any questions?
Alright guys. So, this is the KIV Anorax. My Krenim time ship. Not really a time ship. I guess so, right? It's a time ship. But it's more of a...
More like a weapon ship.
Yeah, like a weapon ship. It's used to basically... You could say obliterate worlds, but it doesn't really destroy them. It just shoots some kind of temporal beam at them and they all go back in time and where they're all extinct. So it's kind of a trippy weapon. Unfortunately I can't use that, but I have a laser that shoots from the front.
No ship to run to, and no witness for Arbel to cheer on.
This TFO gets a bit laggy.
Fools! You cannot defeat me! I will return stronger than ever!
Run while you can, coward!
Soon, I will end this war.
You can see there's a lot of enemies. I'm tanking right now, so that means I'm able to take tons of fire while not being damaged too much as compared to my Bajoran interceptor that you guys see in my later previous videos. That's more of a fighter ship. They call it DPS in this game. And those are meant to take not so much damage, but meant to lay more damage. Oh, I got it. Crap. I'm not gonna make it.
It will be the last thing we expect.
didn't even know I got it. Let me zoom out a bit.
Must get closer next time. Start looking weapons.
Okay, now I got it
Quickly,
again.
get to the crystal.
Head in there. So now I have this circle around me. It's giving me an arrow pointing me to go to the other ship and land this virus so I can take out the cloak ship. It's important, and you must land it before the countdown goes down or else you miss. Alright, hopefully that's good.
Quickly, hit the target with the virus. Stay within 4 kilometers of the target.
Oh,
Your
we got
ship
him.
will
Good.
help route the virus.
Hit him, hit him, hit him. Take out the cloaking device.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
So yeah, this game is just a lot of shooting. You got it, you got it.
Virus is working.
Nice
Keep it
job.
up.
Whoever
The
this
Christock
guy
has
is.
been targeted.
Oh,
Get
I got
to
it
the
now.
target before it
Off we
fires.
go.
I have yet to get one green dot.
You were never gonna get one. Oh no, I missed. Don't tell me I missed. No, I don't think I missed. I almost did though.
We are making good
Hold on.
progress on the cloaking system. Keep at it.
Come on.
Target shield has failed.
You got this. Did I land it?
The Christock has recloaked. Hit it with the virus so we can keep destroying that system.
I don't even know. Did you see me land that one, Calamity, or did it miss?
A repair ship is
I
moving to assist the
wasn't paying
Christock.
attention. My
Take it out
apologies.
No, I know you're
before it
good.
repairs
I
the
didn't. I wasn't
cloaking
either.
system.
I think I
A
missed.
repair ship is moving to assist the target.
Unfortunately, I
Take
was
it
going too
out
fast when I
before it
drifted.
repairs the material
I hate
engine.
that. I wish it would just drop as soon as I get into the circle.
Quickly, hit the target with the virus. Stay within 4 kilometers of the
It
target.
does, kind
Your
of, but
ship
it's on a
will help
slight
route
delay.
the
It
virus.
wants you to wait there though, like a couple seconds. You can't just zoom in and out.
Cloaking system destroyed. Keep the repair ships away and eliminate the target.
Come on. Oh, we got him.
Virus is working. Keep it up.
Alright, go to the other.
Finally, I got a green dot.
Nice. Alright, go make it. Yeah.
What really sucks about this is I'm not using a controller. Because
Yeah, my issue was I drifted out of the circle. Move, Lethian freighters. Are they freighters? No, they're frigates.
Stay within 4 kilometers of the target. Your ship will help route
They're
the
Lethian,
virus.
right? I always get
A
that name wrong.
repair ship is moving
so.
to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs
at least
the
that's
cloaking
always how I
system.
pronounced it.
A repair ship is moving to assist the target.
And reduce some of the lag for you guys watching.
Target shield has failed.
Target is back. Hit it with the virus.
I wonder if it's going to show that I have the circle even with my HUD hidden.
Your ship will help route the virus.
It should. Some of that
That would
stuff
be nice.
always takes priority over HUD.
So I could do that all day with this mission.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, we'll find out Thursday if I get my controller back.
The Targ has returned to the mycelial realm. We need to pull it back and hit it with the virus.
Oh, someone else got it.
Shield has failed.
A it out before it repairs the material engine.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
He won't repair it. He won't
Target
repair
is
it.
back.
Calm
Hit it
down.
with the virus.
Target's shield has
Stay
failed.
within 4 kilometers of the star. Your ship will help
Almost
rout
done.
the virus.
Those dreadnoughts are vulnerable. All ships, fire at will.
Get over here. Get over here. See, I shot my time weapon at him, but it doesn't really do what it does in the show.
Now, let us purge the
Yeah,
stars
sadly
from
they
the
nerfed it in
stars
STO.
once and for all.
Otherwise it'd be too OP.
It'd be too OP. Yeah, exactly. Everybody here would be either a baby or non-existent.
Target's shield has failed.
Actually, the way that weapon works, it just wipes him from the timeline.
Oh, geez, so no chance of even being a baby.
Both gone. At last. Cease
We
all
win?
hostility.
Let's do it.
The
Yeah.
reign of Jimpok has ended.
Yeah, we're done.
Along with the
We
war.
won.
That's how you do
This
it.
is Laurel.
That's how you
mother
do
of
it.
the Empire. You have fought with honor. Rejoin the Empire, and no vengeance will befall you.
But don't do how I did
You
it
heard,
and miss.
Our allies on the surface have brought an end to the
Alright,
battle.
discovery.
Soon this war will come to an end. You
Well,
all
that's more
fought
lithium
well.
going into my 3 million ore pocket.
My little time ship guys are near me. So yeah, if anyone doesn't know it, I got this ship a while ago. I got it off stream. It was kind of lucky out of the low buy because it was there for a brief time, so I just got a bunch of low buy and quickly got that ship before it was gone. So this is the Anorax from the episode Year in Hell, Voyager, part 1 and 2, where the Anorax, it's not the same name as mine, but it was just called the KIV Anorax. It was destroying, I would consider it destroying worlds by shooting their time weapons and converting them all back to when they weren't even born, or basically they completely make their entire race extinct just by shooting that weapon. And the purpose was so that they could have this specific percentage so that they could restore their original timeline, because something happened. I forgot what calamity, you might have to remind me. Something happened that caused his planet or his wife to die, and he's been trying to fix that ever since to restore his home world and its rightful reign. But it's a really great episode, and this is straight from that episode. They modeled it and everything. I'm not sure if they remastered it, but it looks great. I got the disruptors on here, also with a deflector that's from the Discovery show. I know much of you might like that, but the weapons in Discovery that come into STO are actually pretty good for some reason, and I'm pretty sure they do that on purpose, but it doesn't mean I like the show. Anyways, the Impulse engine, we have, if anyone's interested, we have the Prevailing Fortified for any STO geeks out there. Then we have also another Discovery Warp engine, Elite Fleet shields, and more aft weapons, which are disruptors. And I'm basically boosting this bad boy to become a tank so he can take heavy fire. It's not an amazing tank yet because I'm still missing, as you can see, a lot of endeavors. Which, if I can get all of this to max, right here, max hull, if I can get that to its full completion, I can have a lot of hull resistance, meaning I can take a heavy fire and not even have to flinch. So I'm basically doing that right now, but I'm still losing maybe 10% of my hull when I get into heavy fire, so I want to kind of avoid that. Because if I fight with a heavier ship, or even do PvPs for that matter, I could get wiped out in seconds because people know how to target. Well, people know what your hull percentage is. I'm sure they have stronger weapons. It's just like that. But, oh, I have some stuff to salvage. So, if you want a tank, it's best to, like, mainly increase your hull as much as you can. Never the shields. That's what I've learned from my friend Calamity. Never increase your shields, because that's redundant. Just, I mean, you can, I guess, but it's the hull that matters. Mama Bear says, wasn't that in one of the remake movies based on that same scenario? I'm not sure what you mean. There was The Year of Hell in Voyager, which was a two-parter, and they consider those the movies of Voyager since they never actually made blockbuster movies like the original series got or the Next Generation got. So same can go for Deep Space Nine as well. They have a couple two-parters, so it wasn't really a remake. I'm not sure what you mean by that, if maybe you can explain, but it's a great episode. If you've seen it, it's a really great one. I'm sure you have. Everybody's seen that episode. It's a great one. Alright, let's keep doing that event. It's pretty fun. My friend here, Calamity, is probably showing off his new ship he got. If you want to tell them about that.
I got it from opening lock boxes. So, funny story. I was on Spock's Klingon bridge. I bought a crap ton of keys off the exchange, and the last key I could possibly buy off the exchange was the ship. When I opened the lockbox.
Yeah, it's crazy that you got that, because this is a limited time event, and getting a tier 6 ship within those lockboxes is pretty rare, because to get this specific ship that you wanted, you'd have to get it in the entire Infinity lockbox, which is mixed with hundreds of ships, so your chances are a little lower there. So good on you.
That's why I opened up the current lockbox.
Here's a ship for anybody wondering. It's if I can reach it. I don't think I can. But it's the Discovery 32nd Century refit from the Season 3 Discovery show. Which again, doesn't mean I like the show, but they've got some okay technology, which is what Star Trek is not mainly about, but it's one of its main characteristics, I'd say. You know, there's the technobabble, there's the technology, then there's the plot twists. There's a lot. I can't go into all of them, but there's a lot. But basically, that doesn't mean I like Discovery. I just admire some parts of the show, because I could see them maybe making better fan films or something, like where the show should have gone. I don't know. I just personally don't like where it's headed. I think it should have started in the 32nd century to begin with, but that's just me. It's too late now that they've done that. It's just, you know, chronologically just weird. But that doesn't mean I dislike people who like the show. Calamity, I think likes the show. I'm not sure. I have a couple other friends who do,
Well,
and
The
we're good
show, it's
friends.
not really I care for, but the ship designs I kind of like.
Yeah. So it's like I don't care whoever likes or dislikes the show. It's just when you trash on what other people like, it's when it gets a problem. And especially when people are saying like, oh, I can't stand when people say like, yeah, it's your opinion that you think the Discovery is better than the original series. Sure, that's your opinion. But to say that it started Trek, or that this is what Trek should have been, that's where they're mistaken. Because we gotta remember where it all came from to begin with. I don't know if I've gone in a circle yet. It's just been you. I'm helping you. Nobody's gonna take you down. Although I don't think that's a problem.
If you're getting anything like how I was last time, you probably won't get a circle for a while.
Captain Red Angel says Pike was the best part of Discovery so far. Yeah, you know what? And I won't disagree with you there. Because they were throwing back the originals at us, which is what, you know, a lot of people admire. But I don't think they should focus on nostalgia. Like, yeah, that's a key factor. That's what the next generation captured when they were trying to get original series fans into the show. But they didn't make the entire show based on the original series. They still made their own stuff. And Pike, you know, I'm not saying he was doing that, but it's just I just don't want more of that. You know what I mean? Where they just throw classics at us, like, oh, here's Scotty now, and it's like, well, why is he here? I just maybe want more originality, more uniqueness, and I think that's what Strange New Worlds may give us once that comes out. I do have issues with the cast because I personally did want Bruce Greenwood as the main Pike since he was, I think, the best one. But, you know, he might be, sure, a little too old now, but I think he could sell it. I still think he could sell it. And I don't really appreciate them constantly recasting Spock. I mean, Zachary Quinto was already, you know, one of the best Spocks, I think, out there. And he got, you know, homage from Leonard Nimoy himself. So, I mean, that's the best Spock you could have at the moment. Especially now, he's so young and such a great actor. So, I think that's just a fault on their point, but it could still go somewhere. I'm not saying it's not. It's just my personal dislikes. But yeah, you're right when you're saying that it's the best part of Discovery, for sure. For sure. Oh yeah, you're right, Mom. That was one of the. He was a great Pike too. It's sad that he, you know, he couldn't just stay young forever. But I mean, he's still. I haven't caught up much on him, but last I've heard, he was still acting. Long time ago though, not recently. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, God forbid, he passed away or something. If he hasn't, you know. God bless the man. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Shit, I'm too late. You have it? No, someone else has it. Nowhere Man. I don't think I've seen that. I've only ever seen Bruce on, I think, Star Trek, to be honest. Maybe something else. I have seen his face a lot. I just can't think of the movie. I'm sure it's been more than just Star Trek, but at the moment, that's all I can really think of him seeing in. But Nowhere Man, I have to check that out.
Target shield
A
has
repair
failed.
ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
A repair ship
I hope, I was thinking about this Strange New World show and how possibly it could lead us into Section 31. You know, I mean, if they do it right, hopefully, because I think their effort should have been on that instead of making a Section 31 show or a Red Squadron show, something around that. That just not Red Squadron. Sorry, it was called Red Squad. They're kind of similar, but I mean, were they called Red Squadron? I could be wrong.
From the. Oh, you're referring to
TNG.
Star Wars? I have no idea.
No, TNG were the what's his name? The guy who played Tom Paris was Wesley's captain.
I think it might be Red Squad.
Right. And then Nog joined it, or he wanted to join it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that squad got the Valiant destroyed.
A repair ship
Yeah, it's Red Squad.
Christock. Take it out.
Jeffrey Hunter passed away in 1969. Oh. Rest his soul. It's a shame. I am looking forward to a Section 31 show or movie for that matter, but I think a show would be better. I don't think Star Trek really succeeds in the movie. I mean, yeah, there has been good movies, don't get me wrong, but I think shows are where it really prospers, to be honest.
stay within 4 kilometers of stars. Your ship will help rout the virus.
But yeah, I hope that either Strange New Worlds leads into it or they finally decide to make a Section 31 show. But I have to tell you, I am not a fan of Kurtzman's style of directing. That's just my God's honest opinion. I prefer more serious or more literal kind of, or more, I guess not literal, more suspenseful kind of directing, like Christopher Nolan or Quentin Tarantino. I could name more. They can't. So many birds of prey shooting at me right now. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm sure everybody has strong feelings about Kurtzman, and that's fine. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, of course.
So ends the Christock.
Oh, that's
Victory will be ours.
yeah, that's right. I remember not reading the full thing on that. That's interesting. Mama Bear. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. Oh, we won. Okay, good. Now I can read chat.
You heard, Laurel. Our allies on the surface have brought an end to the battle.
Alright. Section 31 was great in DS9. I agree. I definitely agree. If we get a Section 31 show, I speculated this with a friend, we should get a captain who acts very much like Sloane. You know, because his impression, his personality is Section 31. He is secretive, he's manipulative, but he's doing it all for the good of not just the Federation, but planet Earth in general. That's what I appreciate. They're not just, they're looking past, I guess you would say it's bad, but they are looking past their normal Starfleet morals that get in the way of them saving lives. and they have saved countless lives. And I like that, how they delivered that line, and Sloane was, you know, explaining. That is what I think Section 31 should be if they ever make a show, not some dark and gritty Netflix series like The Expanse. I mean, not really The Expanse, but I could give pretty bad examples right now, but just something not dark and gritty, more something like the Orville. I mean, that's a really great example. If you've not seen the Orville, that's a very good example of what Star Trek, or how Star Trek should be directed. Not very much with comedy, that's just their style, but it doesn't have to have comedy. The way, if you pay attention to the way they direct the scenes and how they're shot and each story and how it develops, that's how Star Trek was. And that's how it should be filmed in for a Section 31 show, where it picks up on a more serious crowd compared to Starfleet, because Section 31 is secretly part of, you know, I think of Starfleet intelligence, or I could be wrong about that. But they get a lot of private ships, secret ships that are really powerful. So that would be really cool to see. Yeah, they are not evil, but their hands are not clean either. Exactly. I mean, that's just how they are. That's how they operate. And I would love to see that in a show where it's not taken super seriously, where the first scene you see is either two people passionately having love or one guy getting his head slashed off. Like, that's not really, that's more, you know, cyberpunk kind of style, which I do appreciate, but it doesn't really work in Star Trek. It only works to maybe if they land on a specific planet that introduces that style, sure. But the entire style should not be like that. It should be, since they're a more enlightened people at this time, it should be a little bit more up, not down. But that's just how the old shows presented it, and that's how I feel about it. I'm sure plenty of you feel the same way, but a lot of people like the new Discovery, and that's fine. That's fine. It's cool. You know, it just doesn't hit me as emotionally as the other shows have. That's just me, though. But they have introduced some pretty cool stuff, although I do make fun of my friend for having this ship, but I do admire parts of it. It looks like a donut.
Well, it kind of is a donut.
Rest in peace, Ichab, Picard season 1. We didn't even get that. No, we didn't even get that. We just got a small dialogue scene talking about how she was sad about seeing him being slaughtered, and that's it. Oh man, oh shit. I can't tell you how upset I was with that scene. I mean, it's going a better way, I guess, than Discovery, but why kill Ichab? I mean, if you're gonna kill the guy, use the right actor, who was very adamant about saying on Twitter that I would have played him even if I would have died for 3 seconds. I mean, use the guy and give him a more proper screen death, not something off screen where you just see half of his face and a completely different dude getting his cortical node ripped out. I mean, oh, I can't tell you how upset I was. It was just like, these people probably have never watched Voyager, and it's sad because some of the people writing it are like TNG actors, so it's ridiculous. But I don't know, I don't think they should have killed that first twin. I think she should have stayed alive. If they were gonna shoot her and evaporate her, it would have been cool if she didn't actually die, she was just transported somewhere. It was like a transporting gun they shot at her and she was trapped and imprisoned. That would have been cooler. That's more Star Trek. They don't just ever kill somebody off the spot. I mean, that's just, I mean, it can work, but it didn't work for that setup. It was really awkward when they did that. It was like, oh, she's dead, now what? You're gonna go talk to her evil twin who's having sex with a Romulan? God, no. Someone says the ship looks like a cruller. Yeah, he was. He was pissed. He was indeed pissed. He actually liked one of my tweets and then sent me a DM saying thank you for the support. He was just saying in response to how I felt about them killing him off in season 1. I do look forward to season 2 though. We may get Q, we're definitely getting Guinan, but we may get Q. If we're not gonna get Q, I don't mind a lot of backstory on Guinan. Maybe that's what they're gonna do to make up for that weird setup in season 1. And Picard just getting his ass cursed at by some weird looking admiral. I mean, I look forward. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Michael Dorn for sure. I don't see why we won't get the whole crew if we could. I don't think actually Beverly, the lady who played Beverly Crusher, what was her name again? Wow, I keep forgetting it.
Beverly?
Yeah.
Gates McFadden.
Gates McFadden. Right. And I don't think we're gonna get her because according to some source, I forgot which one it was. I could be wrong, so don't listen to me. But according to the source I read, that she won't actually appear on the show ever. I don't know if that's true, but something interfering with her plans, or I don't know. I hope we get her, but every time I think of that, I keep remembering this article I read.
If we do, let's hope she's not captaining a Olympic-class starship.
Yeah, please God, no. And please, can we have more variety in the fleet? Like, what was that scene with Riker? I mean, it was a cool scene and all, but why do they all have the same ship? I don't get this futuristic. It's not even futuristic. It's just stupid. They wouldn't have all the same ship. That's not an advantage. They would have a dreadnought. They would have a tank. I mean, for God's sake. Health reasons? Maybe health reasons was the reason. I can't remember. Oh. All right, let's get this one more in, and then we're gonna end the stream. It's been a eventful night playing these TFOs and scrapping up these Klingons like nothing. Before I go though, I think I should show you guys Deep Space Nine for all you Deep Space Nine fans if you have not seen that yet in this game. It's pretty cool.
I'll just jump there using the spore drive.
While our ground force gains support, we must secure the space of Qo'nos. Our biggest concerns lie with two entities. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely show you Deep Space Nine after this TFO. You had better luck than Coach and Nick did in their game streaming. Oh man, I don't know what happened. Weren't they streaming Dead by Daylight? That looked fine. Something happened with their X-Wing game though. That's what happened. That's what I saw. I don't know. I hope it gets worked out. If they need any help, they can holler at me. I just don't use webcam much. I do have a webcam, but I just never really show it. My room is a mess. I gotta clean it. When I clean it, it still looks like a hideous room, so I gotta get a green screen. So I can be on the Enterprise or something. I don't know. They streamed a campfire for 30 minutes. Uh-oh. Well, sure hope not.
Fools! You cannot defeat me! I will return stronger than ever!
Warning. Ship is
Run while you can, coward!
And Nick telling everybody how much he hates Omega. Oh man. Yeah, that's so funny how much he doesn't like her. I mean, I can't. I understand. I can't say I don't understand, but I don't feel the same way. I can understand. That's it. All I'm really gonna say about that.
Standard! How fares the battle?
target shield has failed.
Come on.
Plan. We get each ship to hit the
Any
other.
cool donations come through in their stream?
It will be the last thing they expect, and the key to their downfall.
Are any big YouTubers popping?
Hit it with the virus! Stay within 4 kilometers of the star. Your ship will help rout the virus.
There was a stream earlier I noticed. I didn't get to come in and chat. I was at work. And for anybody curious of what my work is, I am a music producer, engineer, whatever you want to call me.
Quickly, hit the star with the virus!
I produce beats. I've been producing beats for almost 12 years.
Your ship will help rout the virus.
I use various
No good.
programs
The
and
target
I
fires
help
if
art.
we can get into position.
I help
Get
out
closer next time.
local artists in the
Quickly,
studio
hit the star with the virus.
near my
Stay within
house,
4
which
kilometers of the
is
star. Your ship will
a
help
really
rout
nice
the
place to
virus.
go to every day.
Target shield has failed.
The Targ has returned to my usual realm. We need to pull it back and hit it with the virus.
Gino Carano asked Nick to
A
marry him.
repair ship moving to assist the Targ. Take it out before it repairs the material engine.
Oh man, he would freak out.
Target shield has failed.
The Christock has recloaked.
I have
Hit it
a
with the virus,
Position 3
so we can keep
Christmas tree
destroying that
ornaments
system.
that are at least 45 years old. A Star Trek ornament that still works, just to let you know, the Enterprise, the space shuttles, and one of the enemy ships.
Won't pull out the
Oh
Targ.
wow,
Must get closer next time.
that's crazy, Mama Bear. If you have any pictures, you can link that in the, what's it called, the general chat,
Target shield
or
has
in the
failed.
art actually, EBN art, wherever it works. You know, you can just go to the Imager website, upload it there, copy the image link, and send it in chat.
The Christock has recloaked. Hit it with the virus, so we can keep destroying that system.
In my possession, that should say. Oh, it's okay, autocorrect.
Targ is back. Hit it with the virus. Stay within 4 kilometers of the Targ. Your ship will help rout the virus. A repair ship moving to assist the Targ.
Target shield has
Take it
failed.
out before it repairs the material engine.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
Virus is working. Keep it up.
We are making good progress.
Oh, I got it.
Cloaking system. Keep at it.
The Targ has you targeted. Get to the Christoff before it fires.
Target shield has failed.
These things keep tractor beaming. Holy hell.
Christoff won't pull out the Targ from that range. Must get closer next time.
Christock has
Awesome.
you in her sight.
Yeah, send a picture when you get them on for Christmas. That'd be sweet. We'll all send our picture of Christmas trees, I'm sure. Uh-oh, I got it again.
The Christock has recloaked. Hit it with the virus, so we can keep destroying that system.
Quickly, get to the Christock!
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
Stark is back. Hit it
How's
with
your
the
health holding
virus.
up, Spock?
Stay within
Still at 100.
of Stark. Your ship will help route the
That's
virus.
good.
Target shields have failed.
Yeah, I think I'm tanking alright.
No good. The car
Oh, shit.
fired before you could get into position. Get closer next time.
The mycelial engine is deactivated. The Stark is vulnerable. Keep those repair ships in check so we can focus on the Christock. The Targ has you targeted. Get to the Christock before it
Target
fires.
shields have failed.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
Target shields have failed.
I'll take out the cloaking device.
Both dreadnoughts are vulnerable. All ships, fire at will.
Target shields have failed.
Where are you going, fool? Someone asked, is that Kurtwood, oh sorry, Captain Mark asked, is that Kurtwood Smith's voice? He played the Anorax captain of the Krenim time ship on Voyager. I think he's asking about the person talking in the comms.
The Christock is no more.
I don't think it is
Now,
it?
let us purge the tar from the stars once and for all.
I don't know.
Stark has been put down. The
I
mycelial
think
one talking
if
right
he's
now,
talking
I
about
don't think
Tar,
so.
That's the same one that played
Cease all
Gowron.
hostilities.
Right.
The reign of
Yes,
Jim
fine.
Hawk has ended, along with the
So the one talking right now is the same guy who played Gowron,
the
right?
realm. Mother of
Yeah,
the Empire.
That's what I was thinking.
You have fought with
Yeah,
us.
that
Rejoice,
the guy who
Empire,
played the
and no
Anorax
vengeance
captain is not the
will
one talking right now, unfortunately. Although I don't think they have him in the game, which sucks. They do have a lot of Krenim stuff. I have the outfits, the weapons, the ships. There's even more than this ship. This is just the only Krenim one I have, and they're specifically science vessels, which is interesting.
You heard, Laurel. Our allies on the surface have brought an end to the battle. Soon this war will come to an end. You all fought well today. The battle would not have been won without you. Come on!
Alright, now off to Deep Space Nine. So I promised you guys to show you Deep Space Nine. That's what we're gonna do. So, shall we take the long travel way or the short travel way, chat? Which is the mission that takes me right to Deep Space Nine, the episode?
Storm and Clouds Gather.
In which arc?
From the, I think it's called the Gamma Quadrant.
Okay.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the
He said, "Oh, that's Robert O'Reilly." I'm not good with names. Who's Robert O'Reilly? Is that the Garon guy?
Yeah, I think that's Gowron.
Okay. Alright, so shall we take the long way to Deep Space Nine, or shall we take the quicker way to Deep Space Nine? Everybody? Quick way? Let's do it. And we are at Deep Space Nine. Booyah. It looks cool, but it's not the right size. None of these ships are also the right size. Should be bigger, and you know, it's still cool though. Look at that detail. Now.
While you're giving them a tour of DS9's outside, I'm gonna park next to Defiant.
Sounds good. I'll park on the top pylons. Top pylons. I was supposed to say upper, what is that, top? Topper. It is indeed badass. It's the best of the badassery. Now we are gonna park. Or rather say dock. Oh crap. It's so I am so done with these controls. Okay. Look at me, I don't know how to park. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Boom. Oh, perfect. We are now parked. Now you will see my Krenim outfit. Does it beep when you back up? No. Beep, beep.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. And here is my Krenim outfit. My character is called Arbel. Admiral Arbel, who has been promoted to the Krenim Imperium, right, the Krenim Imperium. And she is ready to slay butt. This is her phaser. Oops, that's the wrong gun. Fortunately, I can't harm people in here, so Did I say unfortunately? Fortunately. She's sexy.
You couldn't harm allies in the first place.
Yeah, man, it took a lot of time over the couple months to put more detail, because you're able to customize your characters even though they're already done. So you can just go up to a tailor and make her forehead big, her nose big. You can do anything you want, pretty much. Limited to each faction, of course. If you're into the Dominion, you can only be a Jem'Hadar. These are other players. You can see how funky they look. Super tall. He's an alien selection. You can choose alien, which is basically you can make anything you want based on no race. But it gives you a bunch of the options like Vulcan ears or Vorta ears. You can basically mix and match.
Basically, be any kind of monstrosity you wish.
And the game is free too. You can buy if you want to, but it's completely optional. Because if you are the ones of the people who say you can't play because you can't buy a tier 6 ship, well, you can always earn one. There is plenty of ways to get one for free if you take the time to grind. Someone says, "Hey, Krenim chick." Who said that? Fred. This guy. Sup. PC, I would say it's better on than PlayStation 4. You would get the most, because you can get it on PC and you can use a controller if you want. Right now, though, there is a bug where my friend Calamity, he mainly uses controller and he can't use it for some reason. There's some weird patch that messed it up, but they are releasing another one soon to fix that, hopefully. But that doesn't mean you can't use your controller. You can use an Xbox controller like I'm using right now. That seems to be working for some reason, so you can get it on PC and have better graphics and more accessibility. He said, "You a tough gal." This guy's funny. You can definitely have a pet tribble. Of course you can. You can have too many pet tribbles. It's ridiculous. They actually, I think that's the joke. Because you literally clud your entire inventory full of them and you just have to discard them. It's ridiculous. This is what my inventory looks like now. What's up?
I was saying, believe it or not, the way the tribbles are programmed, if you have food in the inventory, one tribble can absolutely overflow your inventory.
See, that's probably what happened to me. I was like, why do I have so many tribbles? So yeah, the game engine, it's actually really smart. So it's pretty old engine, but it's a pretty smart engine for its time. So you would still have a lot of fun in this game. I don't have a pet tribble, I think. Darn it. I do have a lot of other pets though. Let me show you. I have a pet dog. Hello. And then I have... my pet Dot isn't gonna summon for another 30 minutes for some reason.
Try and take that
The
pet, put it
sorting
in
glitch.
an empty slot, and then
Yeah, it worked.
sort it.
And then here's my other pet, who is from Discovery. I can't have two of them, dang it.
Yeah, it's sad.
I can have this one. Though.
Also, for some reason, those dogs like to spawn at really strange angles.
Yeah, they do. He likes to walk and float. And if you guys remember the Deep Space Nine episode, oh no! I just did that on stream and I got bad luck. Damn it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, you can get Porthos from the Enterprise. Unfortunately, my Beagle has black spots. I wanted the brown spots, which is kind of hard to get.
Porthos goes for a lot of exchange.
Yeah, he goes. If you get the brown spotted dog and you don't actually equip him, you can go to the in-game exchange, which is why there was a lot of people in that one room. You can go in there, sell your stuff for a high price of in-game credits, and then, yeah, basically can get rich within game. There's like a system within the game. Good night, Locutus. I noticed you weren't in the voice chat. I got word. You can get a pet Horta, I think. You can get almost anything.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can get it almost pretty much anything. I have this as well. Pretty cool. From the last event. You guys remember First Contact?
Don't worry, the table isn't rigged anymore.
Oh yeah, you can play Dabo too. Where's Dabo?
That was always at Quarks.
Yeah, I have enough to play. I'll put some Latinum down. I have like 1,000,000 Latinum.
Yeah.
I just passed it, I think. Running in circles. Sucks I can't use my teleporter in here.
You just passed it again, by the way. Like
Oh my god.
3 seconds ago.
Welcome to Quarks. You got Trill, you got Morn, you got Quark here.
What can I get for you?
I can sell you a bunch of cool drinks, sorry, and brandy, a Jumja stick, oh, everything. Vulcan Pomek soup. They have a lot of food items in this game for some reason. I said LARP. I said LAP. Okay. For some reason the font looked like an R. I don't remember. I have to rewatch TOS. What was a Celat again? This pet that Spock had. Was that a dog?
I think it's a cat.
Or what was it? Is that what he's referring to?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, there. I think there's root beer here too. Isn't there? No, there's no root beer. Dang it.
You can replicate it off the I want to say off the exchange, but you can replicate it out of the replicator.
Yeah, you can go to the replicator. Excuse me, Quark. I'm gonna have to use your replicator. Don't mind me. Alright, and root beer, root beer, root beer, root beer. Root beer! Oh, yeah, I have to equip it. Right?
Yeah, you basically have to equip it and then use it up.
The heck's my gambling device? Whatever. Root beer. It's just a soda can.
Yeah, when it comes to beverages, all beverage animations use the soda can, and then all foods use a chocolate bar.
That sucks. It wasn't
It does.
Mama Bear says, wasn't it part dog and some other kind of animal mix together, and he had some kind of horn? I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's what my mind went straight to. I'm not sure what the other halves were though. I have to rewatch Enterprise and then TOS again. It's been a couple years. My boy Spock deserves it. Oh yeah, we can go upstairs too. I forgot to show them. If you guys remember upstairs, and if you were curious to see what it looked like upstairs. See some Andorians having some meals together. Go to the third floor. There's a third floor. You can chill up here. Hang with the most wanted people in the galaxy. The Calamity Ganon up here too. Alright, gonna beam back to the Anorax and end the video off. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you want more, definitely gonna drop another one tomorrow. So look out for it. This interior of my Anorax ever loads.
That will give it time. Like, a lot of time. I know it doesn't need all that time.
So, did you have fun today, Calamity?
I did, despite the fact I didn't have my controller.
Yeah, that's gonna hopefully get fixed soon. We need your controller back in the game. But yes. Welcome aboard.
I have been welcome.
It was great having everybody here. If you would like to see more, again, please leave a comment. Love seeing comments. But I hope everybody's having a great night. We will see you all again soon. Live long and prosper. I want to do the emote. Live long and prosper. Have a great day, guys.